Can't get a game. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's cash please. Yeah. She got a way of making the block free. Cash please. Yeah. Can't get a game. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's cash please.
And we're back. It's your boy Dr. Shep coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water. I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. Man, welcome back to another edition of 1 Point Motherfucking Zero. And we outside, y'all. Yeah, we out at the outside studio, man. We got us a nice little fire going. And I hope everybody survived the winter blast, winter storm, or colder weather, whichever one you want to call it. I hope everybody came through it well. And I'm glad it didn't last long. And hope everybody came out safely and with all their pipes intact. You dig? But man, it has been a great beginning of the year. If you love gossip, if you love mess, I mean, they have shoveled a lot of it on you, man. Who did what and when they did it and how they did it and who they did it with, man. It's all out in the streets. You hear me? And don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. When they start shoveling as much mess as they shoveling right now, that means it's something else going on. And I'm here to tell you, there have been some stranger things going on. Now, we talked about this last week, but my show was cut short because of some technical difficulties or whatever, but I'm back to tell the rest of it. It's been some stranger things going on around here. To the point where I have to ask, man, is you jiving me? Now, before I begin, I want to give this disclaimer. This here is only for entertainment purposes. Everything I saying is only my opinion. I don't know if I'm telling the truth or not, but it's only for entertainment purposes. None of this is factual. There you go. Now let's continue. Man, the stranger things that are going on. You got aliens popping up in Miami. You know, everybody want to go to Miami. I don't know why people are asking that. You know, why they go to Miami? Why you go to Miami? So, yeah. Portals is opening up. People just vanishing here and there. Jewish synagogues got underground tunnels under their synagogue. How long that's been going on? And what is y'all got tunnels for? You did? Oh, man, it's been a hell of a pop-off to a new year with old garbage. Now let's talk about that. Will you allow yourself to continue to ingest this garbage, or are you really paying attention? Because some of the shit that I'm hearing is making me say, man, you got to be jiving me, Jack. You got to be jiving. Some shit showed up in Miami Mall. You say it was 10 feet tall. Man, you jiving me. Shit. Jack, you jiving me. You say, gas as high as it's ever been. Food, milk, cheese, eggs, high as it's ever been. And they've been sending $10 billion motherfucking dollars to Ukraine. Man, you jiving me, Jack. You got to be jiving me. All these people that we watched on television, you mean every last one of them been to Weinstein Island? Man, you got to be jiving me, Jack. Shit, Jack, you got to be jiving me. Everybody. Man, 2024 popped off. Ooh, boy, they had to be saving all this to drop it off on y'all in January. So by February, you'll be good and fucked up. Yes, sir. And I've been watching and I've been enjoying what I'm seeing. Because once you know what all this is about, you know, you begin to understand that, yeah, you being duped and you being sidetracked, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, you did, from what's really going on. See, folks ain't talking about the obvious that they've already told us. We all know that CERN, Switzerland, have been opening up black holes, portals, and whatever you want to call them, with the super collider or whatever they call it, hadron collider. They've been opening up portals. They have been communicating with what they call spirits of old. And when they say of old, we're talking about Moses' time, when when the Nephilims and all these here like of things was of the earth and on the earth. Well, they are communicating with those people through this certain kind of special computer that they have. Uh, Mr. Tesla, I don't want to call no names. I don't want to get, but Mr. Tesla, he he basically said, yeah, they are talking to demons. So these demons done told them how to open a few doors up around here that apparently have been here since ain't no telling what time. See, it's time for us to learn and to respect what this earth is really about. It's nothing like we thought it was. Even the part where it's a big old blue ball, I don't even think that's correct. You dig? It's time for us to accept these things. But I guess it's easier to try to continue your existence if the truth is pretty mentally damaging, because so much of it is going to have to just going to roll in, and you're going to realize your whole existence has been like this 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 badly written Mother Goose story. Yeah, that's going to happen to you, but you have to ingest that and realize that it's not your fault. This was done to us. But here in 2024, what they did was they took the people that you looked up to and they showed you that they were, I'm not going to say just as bad, but bad, bad. And what that did, that left us as the public on our own. You did. It's like finding out Superman was robbing bitches. It's like finding out Batman was raping bitches. It's like finding out Shirley Temple was selling dope. I understand that. Let that ingest. Let that marinate. Okay? I know it. I know it. But if you take a second to pay attention, you heard what I just said. It's like Batman running around here raping bitches with his tool belt, handcuffing bitches and going on, treating them all rough and stuff. It's like Superman kicking in doors around here, man. Yeah, deboing niggas. Same thing when you find out that your heroes is a piece of shit. And that was, it's not one that was basically left. Oprah, you did. Couple of name brand comedians, all politicians, just about every musician that was a musician. Even the Brits kicked in on the perversion. Yeah, right there over there at the Queen's house. Yeah, and he wasn't the only one. He was the one that got caught, because apparently everybody had some goings on over there at Mr. Uh, uh, Beanstein's Island. See, yeah, you have to do things like that because these people will cut you off and tell you the truth. So you have to, that's imaginary island. I'm just saying imaginary. Beanstein's Island. Everybody went there. Obama, Michelle, Bill Clinton, his old lady, uh, everybody. Not too many people you can leave off the list. And it's been going on a while, so I was just glad that Tupac wasn't on the list. You understand me? A few other of my people that I looked up to, glad they wasn't on the list. Especially a large number of my favorite black actors wasn't on the list. And surprisingly, surprisingly, it's a man sitting in prison right now, so because he supposedly did what these people possibly, allegedly could have been doing all the while, and they have proof. They got plain ledgers. They got video probably and testimony from his right hand, gal. You did, but Mr. Kelly sit in jail right now. But my nigga wasn't on the goddamn list. Oh boy, my nigga wasn't on the list, y'all. But I bet it's two or three people that y'all looked up to for real on it. Bet you that. But my nigga wasn't on the list. Ain't that something? Now how can this man basically get life for doing this to these young ladies, but he wasn't on the list? And if he was into that, Weinstein, Bingstein had everything that he wanted. Now, well, Mr. Sylvester was not on the list. Now, you ponder that. I know why he wasn't. Because if I can make you look that way, that means you can't look at me and what I'm doing. It's apparently how this here, thing works, I guess. If I make them put their eyes on you, I can continue on with my business. Whether it be true to what I said about you or not, all I need for them to do is look at you. I got a plane to catch to Beanstein's Island while you trying to bail out. hmm Oh, but y'all been caught. But this is the thing. These are a list of people who are high up in whatever they facet of life they are in. Lawyers, judges, actors, congressmen, statesmen, uh, royalty. You did? Yeah. That boy had a lot of people involved in allegedly a lot of strange things uh uh with you know uh people who wasn't legally uh able to be uh involved in that type of behavior. hmm But look like 2024, baby. All y'all business is out in the street. Everybody business out in the street. because they're gonna do everything they could do to make you not think that possibly there's something to what's going on. These beings showing up here and they showing up there. Miami wasn't the only place. Peru and Brazil and all these places are experiencing these creatures. You did, and apparently, in my opinion, only for entertainment, I feel as if we are not aware of another war that's being raised here. I don't think we fighting against Ukraine or Russia or Palestine or Gaza or whatever. All this here, I think that's a front too. Because if it's any inkling of truth to what those witnesses said they saw and what happened, I can give a damn about what's going on in Ukraine. I can give a damn, my only humble opinion, just for entertainment only. I'm joking. I can give a damn about Palestine, Ukraine, Russia, Arkansas. I don't give a damn about nowhere except but where I am and uh, how true or not that this is. And if you're still out here kind of like living the existence and trying to be progressive in that existence that's pretty much over with, man, you retarded. I actually want to know if this actually happened. If the veil of what we could not see all our lives, if that veil has been broken. And now we can see 10-foot tall motherfuckers look like they from, the north side or somewhere. Yeah. Which I believe, because it is true that CERN is slamming atoms together and creating black holes in which they cannot control what leaves out or what comes through. Now y'all need to understand this what's going on. Why your feelings hurt about the Cowboys losing and bullshit like that. And who gonna go to the ignorant bowl? It's all sports do for you nowadays is keep you ignorant to the fact this is what's happening while the game is going on. Real things are happening around this planet. We do not live where they taught us we live. We are not alone, apparently, like they taught us we were. We are not special. We are not incredible. We ain't shit. If it's somebody else that come from somewhere else to come to us and show up at the mall at Foot Locker, shit, you gotta respect them folk, man. Now I want to know if it's real, cause it sounds like some people I like to work with. I like to travel and things, see some new places and shit. Of course, I'll take a ride. Maybe I'll get a UFO out of it, a brand new one. Equipped with time machine and all that shit. I'm ready for it, cause I'm tired of what been provided to us. Why not try it? Aliens show up at my door. Hey man, my name is Dr. Shep. Nice to meet you. Uh, the force be with you and everything. And Vulcan, I speak a little Vulcan. You understand? I watched every episode of Star Trek, so got an idea what's out there. Now, do y'all smoke weed on y'all planet? And I'm good if do y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna smoke me some alien weed. You understand me? And I like to see what they strip club look like. Ain't no telling. You might, get 4 or 5 extra titties, for your dollar. Ain't no telling. You know. And ever since what was that movie with them blue aliens and stuff? I kind of turned on by them blue women. You understand me? I don't know if it comes from watching the Smurfs or not. But anyway, I'm definitely interested on if there's some no Negroes out there because obviously these things they say were black. They said they were shadow black, but that ain't saying nothing. I done seen some shadow black niggas around the corner. I mean black. So they could have been aliens too, I guess. But I think there is truth to it because I've taken in account my own education while visiting this planet and everything. And when I say everything, I do mean everything has been grossly distorted for the main purpose of hiding whatever truth that it came from. See, even the lie has to come from the truth. You need a basis because you need to know what to lie about. You understand? So I can believe that because for years we've watched television and everything that they made us go to the movies, buy popcorn, take all our children, and spend all your money to watch wasn't entertainment. It was the outline of our future because everything has came to pass. Everything that they showed us on television has come to pass, except the total destruction of this planet, which they've been showing movies about that. So you better get the word. You better start paying attention, even if it's not true. But here lately, I lean toward that it's a possibility, a great possibility, that these things are happening to us, and nobody is saying anything. And they want you to worry about Ukraine, or if they can get some more of our hard working money, our slave labor money. Well, we're not even getting it. We're not being protected. If some out of town uh, humanoids just popping in, popping out like that, somebody needs to say something. But I hear lately, I feel as if we already been left, you know, on our own device. I feel that way. And the chatter is that all these elites are building underground bunkers. Now, it's not that they building the underground bunkers. Most rich folks spend their money, wildly like that. But it's the timing that they building it. When we all feel that it's some shit about to go down. When we all feel that it's something more to this world that they done allowed us to walk around here and not be aware of. And somebody was aware of it. The things coming up out of our oceans that we have no idea. The stuff showing up in the sky that we don't have no idea. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but did somebody move the stars a little bit closer? Because they show enough big and bright in the sky here lately. There are things happening right before our eyes and above our head and under our feet that we just go about and on our daily basis just ignoring it. No, people, these things are happening. You can say that it's the reckoning or the end of the world. No, it's not. This world ain't never ended. I always say it's the occupants. They time be up. Not all. I hear this chatter that the righteous and the chosen one, they gonna be all right. But you know, No man knows, nor do I, but we all have a sense. You know, we're animals, but we're a higher animal, but we still have that sense that it's some shit about to go on. You know, and with that in mind, are we gonna keep doing what we doing and ignoring it, or will you prepare for this here, man? Because I'm telling you, it's something going down. With all and with all they using to take your attention, Mr. TD Jakes, they gonna throw that man up out there like that. They really want your attention. Shit, hell, they just came out talking about who killed Tupac a month ago, and niggas done forgot about that shit with all the other shit they piled on top of it. P. Diddy did some shit. You understand me? All these hardcore rappers turn out to be cotton candy, what they call pillar princesses and shit. Yes, everything is twisted, and it's twisted by somebody's hand. These things are just not happening naturally, and this is just the way shit go. No, it's not like that. This shit is twisted by somebody's hand, and they twisted it, which would normally cause pain, but they twist cause pleasure, which you can't get enough of. That's why it's hard for you to wake up. Your lust for pleasure. That's what's keeping you, dumbfounded. If I told you some shit showed up in Miami, nigga, you crazy. I'm mad cause the cowboy went home. Nigga, all us about to go home, nigga. Not just the Cowboys. All us about to go home, bro. So it's time. Just that you can say that you have time, but it's time for sure. This is the only time that I think that I or my father or his father could have or would have witnessed what we are about to. Because we're about to witness something. Don't know what it is, but it doesn't ring good. It doesn't give me them butterflies in my stomach, you know. And I don't see where whatever is going on and however it's making us feel, I don't see it ending in a way where we all just holding hands and singing "Kumbaya," my lord. Don't think it's gonna roll that way. Mm. And if I would have talked this way 8 years ago, it would have fell on deaf ears. If I would have talked this way 3 years ago, it would have fell on deaf ears. But I'm talking this way tonight in the year of our Lord, 2024, the year of our Lord. That a lot of us are going to regret not paying attention and giving our attention to hair, nails, cars, big booties, clapping your ass, TikTok, Facebook, and all that. A lot of us is going to regret not taking that time to listen and look twice, both ways. You're gonna regret that. Because if it was any time to bring out your mother's cookbook, your grandmother's cookbook, all your pawpaw's knowledge about how to do this and how to do that, man, I don't know what time um, that would be, that you would consider to be a good time, if not now. hmm Because there's something going on that these folks don't want to tell us about. I don't know if they think it would call mass hysteria. I don't know if they are a part of it and whatever got to happen is going to happen. But I know that with this election, with these wars, with P. Diddy, with Donald Trump, all this that's going on right now, man, you need to cut your TV off and go outside and look up. Ain't nobody got to tell you what's going on. Ain't nobody got to, give you no special report on what's going on. You can just simply go outside and look up, and I guarantee you'll see something that you ain't seen before. Because I'm telling you, these stars or whatever they call them stars. Them are not stars, my brothers and sisters. Those are living things that are transparent, that gives off a frequency. You dig? And if it gives off a frequency, that means it's alive. So I don't know what, they try to make a star like it's a solid thing, and, you know. No, that is not the truth, my brother. And these particular stars are not the same stars I was looking at when I was, a kid, teenager, or a young adult. These are new stars, and they're closer. And the sun is closer. It's not the same sun. The sun I used to know used to be red and orange. This one is pure white, and it's doing something. I'm not gonna sit here and boast like I'm Mr. Brainiac. It's doing something, and I'm gonna just keep it simple. If you're a melanated person, that sun is doing something. I feel it. Yep. Never been able to look directly into the sun. But here recently, I can do it just as easily as I want to. And something happens. Some sort of connection. I see some things the sun does. It responds. Try it. I know they tell you not to, but they told you that for a reason. Yep. They told you that for a reason. And I'd like for you to find out on your own what that reason is. Because I'm still out there trying. I know it's something, though. I know it's something to it. And if our stars have changed, and our skies have changed, and our sun has changed, and these are the things that, provide life to us, then why wouldn't you think that change wouldn't extend to you? Talk that shit, Chef. Ooh, talk that shit. Why you wouldn't think that change extends to you? And I guarantee you, if you are having problems, hope you're not, but if you are having problems at this time, I bet you a lot of it has to do with you trying to continue on that old existence. But everything else is kind of like taking precedence of itself, and your mind is being left behind, but your body is responding. But your mind is still dealing with the old reality. And that's where your problem comes in at. You losing sleep, you waking up early in the morning and don't know why. Got shit on your mind, don't know what it is. You got this feeling, can't be still. Yeah, you need to be still a little bit longer. and turn your mind off to this frequencies that they putting out. You know, they got a saying that when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. And that's a lot of what we doing right now. Romans used to go to the big arena and see all kind of shit that they keep their minds occupied with, never, giving them time to think that they were being robbed at the same time. You know, they watch the gladiators whoop each other's ass and watch people fight animals and lions and shit like that. You know, kept them destitute to what was going on around them, and that's how we are. Romans did all kind of freaky shit. You know, all kind of action. You know, boy on boy, girl on girl, girl on boy, boy on goat, goat on horse and cow, and all that type of shit. Yeah. Now, is that not us today? So when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do is what they say. But that's to keep you entertained. That's to keep you from what real life is. It kills me to see how many people root for, I don't got nothing against Cowboys. It's just entertainment to me. I don't even, I don't care about it. But how many people root for the Cowboys and these football teams, and they it's a part of their lives, a big part. And I don't know how long a season lasts, but however long it lasts, that's how long they keep your ass destitute. And by the time you raise your head up, it's another president. By the time you raise your head up, some other kind of disease then spread across the country on us. By the time you raise your head up, a motherfucking uh, blizzard then came through town. By the time you raise your head up, oh man, and nobody seems to care that happens over and over and over and over. Year, 4 years after 4 years after 4 years after 4 years. That has happened to us, the melanated people, our brown Mexican brothers, and ourselves. And I'm just thinking, while all these extraordinary things are happening, could one of them please be for us as a people to wake the fuck up? Could that please be one of the extraordinary things that happened out of this year of 2024 of our Lord? Can somebody put that on the list? I don't really celebrate Christmas, but damn, if that's what it takes for me to get it, I do Santa Claus one more time. Y'all gonna put that up under my tree? Now, I'm not saying wake up to where I expect y'all to do anything, because there ain't nothing you can do. At this point, we got to sit back and watch. But it will help if we raise our vibration and know what's going on and know what to expect. Because a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. If you still giving Yangtze's Hair Emporium your money, man, you did. If you still giving these clothing companies and these car companies and these jewelry companies your money, man, you ain't gonna make it, cause all of that wouldn't be used to you right now if something happened and the lights go out. Shit, you got to get gold to a high temperature for it to even burn. Now you can burn your car, get you some heat, but when that through burning, then what? These are the things that they they made us kind of stray away from with this convenience life. Everything's easy, push of a button. That's how they did it to y'all. The use of your hands and knowledge of the ancients when you're using your hands. It's not. computers is not, you know, none of that shit. It's pure knowledge, mind and body being together to work to bring something, create something and bring it forth it's in existence and it works and it has a purpose. Yeah, this is what we are headed back to on a bullet train, and nobody is preparing for it. Even when somebody tell you aliens done showed up at the mall, shit, niggas is going to that mall, you know, taking Instagram pictures and whatever, never taking it that it's a possibility that it's some new players in town. It's a possibility that humanity is not at all what they told us, and we know it's not. With the information that has came out from my education in 1989, a whole nother existence of time. 1989, y'all. That's when I graduated, and I was educated years prior to that. Nothing that came out of any teacher's mouth prepared any of us for any of this, what we're hearing today, to be true. No one never told us what to do in case, you know, CERN opens up a portal and some unknown something comes out, or what was unseen has made to be seen now. Ain't nobody never told us what to do. What you gonna do? So uh, from what I'm hearing from around the world and all these crazy instances, man, I was like, you got to be motherfucking jiving me, Jack. You got to be jiving me. That can't be true. That can't be real because they didn't tell us anything like that was ever possible. But oh, yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. If a tree can grow up out of the ground and bear fruit that you can ingest, yes, it's possible. If the sky can provide you with water, shade, sun, air, it's possible. And all you Christians out there, if you believe Jesus walked on water and Jonah jumped out of a well and all these here type of things, it's possible. And this is what they've been hiding from us. And I believe they've been hiding it from us because we have a lot to do with what's next. I don't think our existence, see, we putting all ourselves together as humans, sure enough. But if you hadn't had a chance as a human to give your contribution to what humanity really is, then shit. How they gonna hold us accountable? Hmm. How can we be held accountable as a people when we ain't never really had our chance in this existence? From what I hear, everything came from us. So we were in that position before, but in this reality, in this life that you know, we hadn't had our chance to have humanity live up under what would add up to being a neighborhood, a black neighborhood, and we know how black neighborhoods used to be. You didn't really, you almost didn't need a mama and a daddy because everybody was your mama and daddy. You could eat everywhere, so the people would keep you safe, and people would chastise you if you got your ass out of line. And that's what it would be in a black society that was contributing to the world. old ways and old remedies and old all this, because these things worked. They worked for us because we couldn't go to hospitals. We had other remedies to fix our ailments because we couldn't afford doctors, or we weren't allowed in hospitals. We had, they had midwives. You dig? It was grocery stores that were available to white people. We had to farm, and in doing so, a whole catalog of know-how was generated, and it was passed on, passed on, passed on. But then they gave y'all something media. All of a sudden, these old school ways wasn't good enough for us no more, because that's old shit. But here go the new shit with the pretty lights and push button this and remote control that and Wi-Fi this, and you know, and somehow that became better to us because we became a lazy spirit, very lazy spirits. Nobody has a spirit of triumph and that fight. Very lazy spirit. If I take one of you motherfucking phones, y'all go crazy. I don't have to whoop on you. You're mentally fuck with your own self. If your cable go out at home, oh man, some of y'all contemplate suicide for something just as simple as that. You lose your remote control, but you will not get up and go turn that TV manually. Because they still work manually. You can still change channels manually. But no, no, no. Somebody gonna tell me where this motherfucking remote is. This is some bullshit. Yes, and that's us. That's why when a story comes along like all these strange things been happening, we're numb to it. So I don't give a shit if I can't find my remote. Ask that alien where my goddamn remote at. Oh, look here. But you got to be jiving me. If that doesn't bother y'all, you got to be jiving me. If that don't spark your interest at least a little bit. Hmm. So I urge you not to care about TD Jakes and wherever he put his Johnson. I urge you not to care about P. Diddy and how many other victims he has. I urge you not to care about the Weinstein list. I urge you not to give a damn about who our next president is, even if that happens. Because the stranger things that are happening right now, baby, I don't think it's going to be no election. If these people keep popping in and out of here, something's going to have to be done and something's going to transpire. And again, I don't think we fighting against each other. I have seen myself some things going on up in the sky, like this real. I haven't seen clouds like the one I saw and witnessed in a long time. Those big fluffy clouds that like make these cotton figures in the sky. Man, it was a lightning storm, an incredible lightning storm going on in the inside of this cloud, but there was no thunder. And it wasn't that far away. So when you see lightning strike, you get the counting. And that's supposed to tell you how many miles it is away. Nothing happened, no sound. But it was the most magnificent lightning storm I ever seen. That was not regular, my sisters and brothers. That was not regular. Now you can look at it and you can allow your mind to fool you into thinking that, oh man, there's gonna be some bad weather around here. Well, you just about right. So here on 1.0, I'm gonna tell you my opinion of it. I think that we need to start raising our head up from our phones and start looking at what's going on around us. Because something is happening, people. And the thing about it is that us as individuals and common folk, we are caught up in the motherfucking middle of it. And they ain't telling us shit. You hear me? They not telling us nothing. That's why you got to come up out of your slumber and wake up for a few minutes so you can see what's going on and see how to preparate yourself. Because there ain't no sense of us study talking about foolishness here on this here devil box that I'm on tonight. It's time for people to start waking up and really seeing what kind of goings on right in our face. And all they have to do is tell you it's a balloon, or it's some swamp gas, or it's a environmental discrepancy. Whatever they come up with, we've been listening to it for years, but it's time to stop listening, man, and start using your senses, the ones that you were born with, your eyes, your smell, your taste, your hearing. You understand me? Yeah, it's time to start using these things, because I think it is something to be seen. If we'll just raise our head up and stop being distracted by these little every year things that they distract us with. Don't you know you in a time loop that we've been in for a while? And it's only being broken by people like myself and other people out there that are letting you know that, hey, you are in a deep sleep. You are in a pleasure induced coma. Wake yourself up. Take your hand off your dick. Stop clapping your ass. Stop running the Yankees Hair Emporium. Run back to nature as fast as your Jordans will take you. Now that's the little the little announcement here on 1.0. Cause we ain't about no nonsense. There are real things happening, and I'm not trying to get likes by cracking jokes and being foolish. There's no time for that. Now it's a time and it's a season for everything, and every season and every time has passed. So now what? So keep your eyes on the skies. Y'all be kind to each other. Please prepare yourself for the unknown. And remember, Murphy's Law. If anything bad can happen, it will. So stay tuned here on 1.0. I'm your host, Dr. Shep. Man, I have enjoyed y'all tonight. I hope y'all got something from our conversation, and I hope it reached you, because we are truly living in a different time. Our old parents would call this the end times, but I call it the beginning, because we've never really, as a people, have stood up and began this new existence that we live in. Yes, black people have done amazing things in history, but that was history. And you have to understand, what you do today is our history tomorrow. Hey, I'm Dr. Shep saying, hey, I love you and you can't do nothing about it. Coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water, I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. I want to give a big shout out to my mother company, man, Black Earth Inc., and my girl Q, my producer, and also my co-producer, Miss Amanda. Man, until the next time, much love, and keep your eyes to the skies. Peace.
Can't get a game for free. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay